from Space Base SW-18, going bravely where no chat show has ever gone before. It's LR-2087X. So now, please welcome your intergalactic MC captain, Jonathan Ross.
Greetings and welcome to the show. On tonight's programme we have Earthling Marie Helvin, interplanetary jet fighter Jean-Paul Gaultier, and all the way from Venus, Mr. Roy Orbison. We were going to beam Beryl Reid on board tonight, but she's not feeling too well. So, from everyone on board the mothership, get well soon, Beryl. First, let's go and say hello to our regular masters of music and magic, Steve Naivon and the Playbots. He'll never work again, that's the sad thing. And our final story comes from the United States, where North Carolina farmer Roy Orbison claims to have developed a surefire method for growing enormous watermelons. This year he even produced a whopper that tipped the scales at 270 pounds. How does he do it? Simple. He plays the massive melons country and western music, and that makes them grow. And if you think I'm going to try and get a cheap laugh by mentioning Dolly Parton, then you're absolutely right. Okay, well, my final guest tonight was born in the tiny Texas town of Wink. He learned to play the guitar at the age of 6, and since then he has delighted us with songs like Crying, Blue Bayou, Heartbreak, and of course Pretty Woman. Here tonight to sing the wonderful In Dreams, please welcome the incredible grandfather of rock and roll, Mr. Roy Orbison.
Just a sprinkle of stardust and you whisper, go to sleep, everything is alright. I close my eyes, then I drift away into the magic night. I softly say a silent prayer, like dreamers do. Then I fall asleep to dream my dreams of you. In dreams I walk with you. In dreams I talk to you. In dreams you're mine. All the time we're together. In dreams, but just before the dawn, I awake and find you gone. I can't help it, I can't help it if I cry. I remember that you said goodbye. If the world only knew, and all they had in my
Roy Orbison. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. Wow, what a great song.
Thank you.
And what a great singer too. Now, Roy, I was lucky enough the other night to see you live. The first time I've ever seen you live in a small club in London, England, Earth. And, you know, the audience was mainly a young audience, but the reaction, they went crazy.
Yeah, it was terrific.
Were you surprised that you got that well received?
Well, no, I was pleased.
Yeah, must be nice.
Yeah, great.
And they knew all the songs as well.
Yeah, they sang along.
You kind of get rediscovered, I think, every few years by
Every
people.
once in a while.
Now, the song you just did, which is one of my favourites, was recently in the fairly controversial film Blue Velvet.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, did David Lynch get your permission to use that in the film first?
No, he called to get permission, and we said no, and he used it anyway. But it turned out okay. We called him and asked him if we could use part of the film for a video, and he worked with us and let us use it.
Have you seen the film?
Yes, I did.
Did you like the film?
It was a bit weird the first time around.
But you went back?
Yeah, I watched it again and liked it the second time.
Yeah. It must have been strange, because it's actually your voice in the film, but someone miming to it, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a shock when I saw it. Yeah.
Dean Stockwell. Now, well, I've got to ask you about the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know, even though you're short-sighted, you don't really need them to be dark, do you?
No, they don't need to be dark. It was a mistake. I left the clear pair on a plane when I was coming over here to tour.
You were touring with the Beatles, I think.
Yeah, and we did real well, and they took all these pictures that went around the world, so I'm stuck with them, yeah.
Stuck with the dark glasses?
Yeah.
You've been bumping into things ever since?
Yeah.
Including hit records, of course. Now, I know you've recently been elected to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yes.
What exactly is that?
It's the Hall of Fame for rock and roll.
Yeah, that really is some coincidence, isn't it?
Yes, it just worked out that way. It's been in existence for 2 years, and I'm one of 25 who have been inducted, and there'll be another session of inductees next year, and it's quite an honor.
So presumably Elvis must be in there.
Yes.
Did you know Elvis?
Yeah, he and I were good friends.
Did you keep in touch all through his life, or just when he was young?
Yeah, we went to a lot of parties and things in the early days, and then when we both got successful and busy, I mean, he always was, but when we both got to be that way, why, we kept in touch.
Yeah, that's good. Now, you filmed recently a new live concert for an American company called HBO,
yes,
I believe. Who was your backing band on that?
Well, we had Elvis Presley's rhythm group, and then we had, for singers, we had J.D. Souther and Jackson Brown, K.D. Lang, Bonnie Raitt, Jennifer Warnes, and then for guitar players we had Elvis Costello and Bruce Springsteen.
Springsteen on guitar?
And Tom Waits, yeah.
And Tom, that's quite a lineup, isn't it?
Yeah, it was great.
And Billy Idol was there as well, I believe?
Yes, he was.
But you didn't let him on stage?
Well, after the show.
You must have heard all his records then, is that right?
No, he was great.
Now, I mentioned the town you're born in, a town called Wink.
Yes.
Tiny little town. What's that place like? Is it still there?
I don't know. I haven't been back in a long time. It was a population 1,100, and I guess me and the football team are the only two things that ever came out of Wink.
And I haven't heard of the football team, I must say. So, the Winkers football team or something, that's what it is. Well, does everyone wear black there, or is there a monument or a street named after you? Is there a tribute to this? Is there something...
No, it's the home of the Wink Wildcats. That's the football team.
Yeah.
They didn't mention me. You know.
Not home of... Well, it's not your home anymore, I guess, is it? Now, the other night when I saw you live, it was mainly the old songs. I don't think I heard any new material.
No, we're saving those. We have a new album coming out on Virgin in about 2 or 3 months.
So have you finished recording?
Not finished yet, no.
And what, are these all your own songs, or...?
Elvis Costello wrote one, and Bruce Springsteen's writing one, and Bono of U2, and then I'm writing most of the rest.
So all the current rock stars want to work with you? You don't fancy doing a duet with me, I suppose, Roy?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you're saying that now. Yeah. I know what you're like. Now, recently there was La Bamba, the film based on Ritchie Valens, and just out in America there's Hail, Hail, Rock and Roll on Chuck Berry. Has anyone ever planned a film of your life?
Yes, it's been planned for the last few years. In fact, the fellow that did Hail, Hail, Rock and Roll wants to do it with me, but I'm not sure when I can let go of everything. It's been such a terrific couple of years.
Well, let's hope it keeps that way. Roy, I can't let you go without doing probably your most famous song, I guess, Pretty Woman. So would you do that for us tonight?
Yeah, why don't you help me out a little?
Let me, yeah. Terrific, thank you. Okay, let me just... Now, you know, Roy, I'm not only known over here as a pretty good singer, I'm also a pretty mean guitarist, right? And, but you have to help me out, because I've forgotten how this tasty lick goes. That's the kind of music. Which one is it?
Okay, it's this one. Goes like this.
Yeah, I've got it there. Listen, Roy, why don't you start us off, and maybe I'll play along behind you. But when you hear the really difficult bits, that'll be me. Okay? Roy Orbison with his backing band, Stephen Ovey and the Playboys doing Pretty Woman. Thank you. Thank you very much, Roy. Thank you, Patrick, and the band was great. And I think I was pretty good as well tonight, don't you? OK, well, I'd like to thank Roy Orbison, of course, fantastic. All my guests tonight, Marie Helvin, Jean-Paul Gaultier, and, of course, Rex Roper. Thanks for watching, and maybe see you next week. See ya. Roy, I've got to thank you again, because that was so good. I mean, it was such a dream come true for me, for you to come on the show tonight. It really was. It was fantastic tonight, and I must thank you one more time, because for me, at least, it was really like a dream come true. It was all just like some fantastic, wonderful dream. Just an incredible, beautiful dream.
What? Oh, no, I must have fallen asleep.
Jonathan, hurry, the show starts in 1 minute.
1 minute? Oh, no. I just had the most awful dream. John, have you got my clean shirt?
I've got it right here, Jonathan.